Hey there, everybody. How's it going? It is late Saturday night on the 20th. The kids are asleep and all the other work has been done, and it's time to review this disaster of a day of college basketball and hockey. Hey, well, let's look at the Ken's 94 betting strategy. You know what happened today? We lost. I lost. Even though in the video I did about the hockey games especially, I haven't necessarily lost on this ticket yet, but like they are playing games at midnight on the East Coast because they don't have ice in the outdoor Lake Placid rink for one of these games. What was it, the under? Yeah, the under in the Vegas-Colorado game. This game's still going on. A couple other games are still going on right now. Edmonton is up 3-1 and Minnesota is up 3-1 in the third period. So a lot of these things are open. I didn't even get to make this specific bet because I was running around doing other stuff today. I did make this one and lost. And also college basketball got destroyed. How did we lose 5 out of 6? Are you kidding me? You can't try to do that with the algorithm. Unbelievable. Really got annihilated on both, but that's okay. I mean, look at what happens overall. We're now down $46 overall. It's been really 3 days, and we're down some money, but okay. You can see that you're going to lose some days, you're going to have a big win, and you're going to lose some days, and you're going to have a big win, and that's the way it goes. So what we've learned from this is, one, you don't want to be putting in too many extra games. We have way too many picks. I had to break up 2 tickets for hockey because it was such a big day. We're going to talk about these games right now as well, but you want to have fewer picks. I'm not going to discuss tomorrow's game, so if you're watching this video for Sunday's preview, there's going to be a separate video for Sunday coming out at noon on Sunday with all my picks and all the review of college basketball and hockey, I believe, in one video. Anyway, so let's talk about today. Let's start with college basketball, actually. All right, so it's a 52 and 26 day on the money line. It's a 35 and 45 day on the spread. Yeah, the spread was not good to us today. If you can see here, as we sort this descending by margin, really, where we think these teams are good, Gonzaga covers, Belmont covers, anything that has a spread cover of a positive number, which all of these do here. We thought all these games were going to cover. It looks like the algorithm is projecting scores that are giving our favorites a little more than Vegas is giving them credit for, which is why we have all these spread covers that are positive numbers with these teams that we think are going to win the game, which they did, right? Top 11 teams win the game. But of those top 11 teams that win, it wasn't that great. It looks like it was 5 and 6 or 6 and 5. 6 and 5 for wins. Only a couple here at the top. If you sort this by spread cover, it's also not very good. There was like 5 of the top 6 won, I think. Let's do that. Sort it descending by spread cover. Yeah, it was 5. It was 4 of the top 5. That's pretty good, but you would not have known to stop betting these at the top 5. You would have bet these all the way down to like 7 or 8, and you can see there's a huge string of losses here. So I did not find this to be a very good day. There's a reason why 5 out of the basketball picks that I chose lost today. That's tough to do, to lose 5 out of 6. Especially when they're all favorites also. I mean, some of them were spreads, but these teams actually lost the game. This is what's amazing about how bad these picks were. Take a look at this here. Tennessee loses to Kentucky today. I mean, St. John's loses to Duquesne, I think it was, or DePaul. They lost. USC lost this game, I think, also. Yeah, they lost too. Missouri's the only one that won. Tulane lost, and Miami, they didn't even have a chance to cover this in the first half. They were down like 30 points in the first half. This was a joke, and this was going against the algorithm, actually. That's my fault for going against the algorithm. I never learned my lesson. Anyway, so point is, rough day for college basketball. I really didn't like a lot of what I saw here. I mean, I was thinking about ways to sort this so we could get some reasonable information, but the answer is it was just a bad day. And on a day like this with 80 games, like how did our home teams do? 31 and 17. Our away teams went 21 and 9. That's a little better. That's actually looking reasonable. But like this, these teams, they don't win against teams that were hurt, and everything was all screwed up today. So I'm just going to chalk it up to being a rough day. We'll look at it tomorrow and see if we can pull some real nice picks out of there. I mean, Tennessee loses. They lost by a lot, too. They lost 55-70. Wasn't even close. A lot of people didn't show up here on Saturday. So, all right, let's talk about NHL real fast. All right, now, like I said, a few of these games are still going on. I'm going to check scores right now. Minnesota's up 4-1 now. Trying to challenge my under that I have in that game. All right, so there were some okay things in hockey, even though it was a miserable day win-wise. 2-10, 4-8, like that's really, really bad. But some of the things we talked about with over-unders worked very, very well. And I'll go through this as we go down the list. Buffalo and New Jersey. I thought Buffalo would be playing worse. New Jersey couldn't score. Tried real hard. Tried to come back, but they just couldn't put it away. It was closer. It was a close game, even though they were down like 3-0 at one point. So that sucks. Doesn't happen. Washington, I didn't watch this game at all. I didn't go to the game either because they don't allow fans, by the way. I checked that out, even though that was in town. I don't know why the Rangers won here. I really don't have an answer for what happened here, but complete mess in the algorithm. This game is going to be picked up again in like 45 minutes, I think, in Lake Tahoe, so we'll find out if this stays under, this Florida-Vegas-Colorado game. Florida-Detroit. Florida doesn't score now. At least Greiss didn't play. They put Bernier in, who's better. He's at least better than Greiss, significantly better than Greiss. So that slowed things down. I still would not have expected Detroit to win, and I actually bet on Florida in a second ticket, essentially, and they lost, so that sucks. The Islanders had a lead and blew it to Pittsburgh. At least the scoring was under. So this is what I like about this. I talked about this being the game that we predicted to be the lowest scoring game of all of them. So you should take the under 5.5 there. That was reasonable. That made a lot of sense. That worked out. So that's good. And the same thing happens the other way around with the Toronto-Montreal game and the over. I said that game we should take an over there. Look at that. They put up 8 goals, right? I'm surprised. Did we really only have Montreal scoring 1 goal? Wow, I'm surprised at that. Is that because they put Carey Price? I don't know what's going on here. I got to look at that again. But they did, they put the goals up. So that was good. Columbus loses. Elvis has left the building and he has not won. Elvis loses 4-2. This score's flipped, so that's bad. San Jose plays Dubnyk instead of Martin Jones. They end up. This was a scoring battle, I guess. You would have expected more scoring with Dubnyk here. I got to look at why. Actually, I don't know about this. Yeah, well, whatever. They lose. Rough day. LA does win. This is nice. This is very reasonable. Algorithm worked out well there. I did take LA plus 1.5, and that obviously won. Toronto, they hit the over here, which we talked about. Carolina wins this game. What happened here? Did stuff change on me? I thought that this was favoring Carolina more earlier today. I got to look at what's going on. I got to update this file tomorrow. This is too many games, too much going on tonight. This is still happening. Now it's 4-1 already. Minnesota's 4-1. Change that. I just dropped my mouse. It's a late night, guys. All right, I'm going to work on tomorrow and then work on the picks for tomorrow and work on a video that will be released to everybody by noon tomorrow with what the $94 is going to be on. Are we going to get further into the red? Are we going to lose more? Or are we going to have a big day and get back into the black, get back into the positive? We are going to be wagering $94. And we're going to mix it up. We're going to mix college basketball and hockey. We are going to be very, very selective tomorrow. I know that is a fault in my betting strategies. I just see so many games and I want to play them all. It's not the way to do it. We're going to look for the best. We're going to come up with no more than 6 picks when it comes to hockey and basketball together tomorrow. It might even be less than that, but I'm definitely not going more than 6. So get ready. There will be another video. May all of your picks be winning. I know it was a rough day for me. If you're using the algorithm, it's probably a rough day for you. See if we can clean it up and do a little better tomorrow. All right. Good luck, everybody.